This is Edge of Sports on the PPI Network with your host, Dave Zirin.
So, Jarvis, let me ask you this. You're obviously having a lot of success now that your playing career has really just ended. Like, why do you think so many NFL players have a tough time making that adjustment?
That transition, starts from day one when you're in the NFL. Guys go in and play and think they're, invincible and they're powerful. They're going to be playing for 15, 20 years. You hear the numbers. For every guy that played 15 years, 10 guys played 2 years. Mm-hmm. And they forget about that. And you could go out there in your yard, cutting your grass. You could have a freak accident and cost your career. But if you go and get your degree out of college, and even not that, some guys go to the military, but get some type of degree, some type of trade education that when you're done with football. But don't wait till you're done with football. Do it while you're playing, because I did 2 different internships for 4 years while I was playing football, because I know I wasn't going to be playing all my life. I've been blessed to play 9 years. But when it was time to make the transition, I took off my helmet and put on a suit.
How rare is that for a player to do internships? Like, how many of your teammates did that, internships, while you're an active NFL player?
I don't know the percentages, man. I don't want to sit there and throw people in the bus, but I think with 1,500 to 1,600 guys, maybe 200 guys, I think, or 300 guys that did internships, mm-hmm. I assumed. But you could do an internship, but then you got to follow through and move to the next step, And
does the NFL help facilitate those internships, or did you?
Oh yeah, the NFL does. We have so many different programs that's there for the players, but you could bring you could bring a horse to the water, however it go, but
can't make it drink.
But you can't make them drink. Yeah, let them die of thirst if you want to die of thirst. Mm-hmm. And but that's the biggest thing, man. Guys got to understand, because today's market and money and inflation, a dollar not what it used to be 10, 20 years ago. Now,
the hardest thing to do in the NFL, and I want to see if we can connect this to your philanthropic and your business career. The hardest thing to do in the NFL in this era of parity seems to be sustained excellence. And you played for, I think, probably the only team in the NFL, you can't even put the Colts in this category anymore, that has achieved sustained excellence, of course, the New England Patriots. Looking back, how do you think the Patriots as an organization have been able to create an atmosphere of sustained excellence, and what lessons did you draw from your experience there?
With the Patriots, man, I mentioned this before earlier with the interview: integrity, pride, leadership, not from one person, from everybody in the room, accountability, and when someone's not watching, you still do your job. You didn't have to have a coach say, "Hey, man, go watch film," or "Come and lift weights." Guys, we was beating each other to the weight room to go work out. We was trying to see who knew more information when we go in every week. We get our film after we play a game. We get our film on Sunday with the DVDs. We go home for that Monday, Tuesday. We watching film, getting ready for Wednesday. Who we gonna play next? So before coach even talk about it, it's an hour ahead. We know they do this, they do that, and that was the competition that we had amongst the guys in the locker room. We had contests for who gonna hydrate the most. Now,
how do you create
little
an
things.
Atmosphere like that? No one's gonna confuse Bill Belichick with, say, like Vince Lombardi in terms of doing like a big barn buster speech and trying to, crying and getting under people's skin. He seems like a super quiet, measured guy. How does he create that kind of atmosphere?
You know what? I don't want to sit there and give all Bill's secrets away.
Oh, okay.
but Bill demeanor, man, Coach Bill demeanor, and it's like that little kid and your dad come and whisper that stuff in your ear, and you look at him and he knows he's dead serious. Mm-hmm. You don't have to put a hand on you, but you're going to do it right the next time just because you have that kind of faith in that. And hey, it's love in the locker room. You have that kind of faith in that love, and you trust that guy, because we know this business. It's a business. We know that. But if you perform every day and do what you have to do in this business, you shouldn't fail. Mm-hmm. It's not like you invest in money. You invest in time, sweat, effort, and it's NFL. It's the physical part of it is past. It's more mental. Is what you could do, how much film you could break down, knowing your opponents, and just being a smart player, man. And with Coach Belichick, he teaches you that And a lot of times, I remember for practice, I mean, it was a lot of, we game plan. We try to be smarter than the next person or against the next team, and it's not always about brute and strength.